What I'm going to do is I'm going to put super glue on this. Don't need to put too much, but let's put too much. So, all right. And we're going to squish that down. And I'm going to just keep working. By the time we're done, this should be holding. So, all right, so we're good now. So if this happens in the test, which it could, that's what you do. You could also, if it comes off again, you can put a bead right around here, but that should hold, I hope. All right, so now that we got this aligned somewhat, I'm gonna start carving this down. So first, we'll remove the excess wax. So heat this up, and I'll carve out all that excess wax. All right, so I can see where that is. Next, we're going to cut the lingual part off, the part that's the excess, right? We know we're not using all that, right? So we're just going to cut that off. That's good. All right, and there's some parts in the distal here that we don't need, so I'm going to cut those off as well. So that's gone, and we'll keep that one. We don't need to do it. Actually, I've taken out more than I need to here. Fortunately, we still have the wax ball, so I'm going to take that, roll it up, and squish that right in there. Done. So that's good. All right, so now let's carve. So I'm going to heat this up a little bit to clean it, and I'm going to start carving out the shape here. Now, like I said before, we're going to line this up so it's parallel to the teeth, right? And I'm going to start carving that up here, just like that, into the wax, parallel to the tooth. And with the lateral incisor, we're going to remove a chunk of wax right there.
What is it easier to use the wax?
What's
carver?
that?
Would it be easier to use the carver?
I like this because it's got a straight, blade, so I can kind of parallel that. But you can use the carver, whatever. The instrument doesn't matter, or the end result is what matters. So if you can get a result with any instrument, that's fine. And the canine as well. So a lot of wax to remove, but let's do it. The advantage here is the wax is still soft, so we can do this. All right, so remove that here. So you can see our cast was wet. So this is what happens. You know, not the end of the world. We can still work with that, but that's what happens when the cast is wet. So we're going to try to expose that. See that little rim stone? We're going to try to expose it, and of course that's going to keep moving on us. You could super glue it, but that'll ruin the cast, so maybe do this on the final exam, but for now I'm not going to ruin that cast. I'm going to just start carving here. And we're essentially festooning to make it look good. So again, like the cast that we've done before, you can see me cleaning the blade between each carving, because you need a nice clean blade to be able to clean this, to carve it properly. So, and I'm carving that lateral incisor fossa down, and we're carving that central incisor right here, carving that fossa down more, going up on the canine, and again cleaning my instrument every time, and right there. So essentially the same as the other technique. Right, and again when I'm shining it, I'm flipping it over so it doesn't go onto the teeth. Lightly flame, and we can go ahead and clean Now I think you want to try and prevent the wax from going on the teeth in the first place. That would be your ultimate goal, because it takes so much work to get the wax off of the teeth. But if you do get wax on the teeth, then you can use a Robinson wheel to clean it. Right? And again, very important to keep your wax dry so you don't have that happen. So. Remove some of the wax here, some of the wax there. Alright, so we could do the other side as well if you want, but that'll take time, so I'm just going to do the one side. And stop there. And again, I'm going to smooth that down. Sometimes just pressing down on it with your finger can eliminate these little voids. So that's what I just did here. And I'm going to expose some of that gingival margin. It doesn't need to be very defined, but something like this is festooned, right? And for the lingual side, again, we can heat this up quite a bit and run it over the lingual surface and flatten that out. So I'm going to try to scoop the wax off up here without going, oh well, too late. The wax already dripped all over, which is not what I intended, but we can clean it up. So if the wax does fall onto your cast, then you can wait for it to cool down and just peel it off, just like that. Oh, bless you. There we go. But this might not come off, but we can keep trying, but it's not going to downgrade you or anything, so that's fine. Alright, so sometimes after doing a lot of carving, your teeth would move, and it seems like they have. So you can go back and change that position if you need to. Recarve them if there's wax in places that you don't want it to be there. Again, our wax is still soft, so we can still modify that and change it if we need to. So if we need to move the canine in a little bit, we can do that. If we need to push the lateral incisor in a little bit more, we could do that. You could reshape this and make it look better than mine. But the moral of the story here is that if you have that soft wax and you're able to move that around, you can add these teeth in quicker, move them around for longer, and have just more flexibility than just one block of wax per tooth. So this side isn't done, this side is. We don't have a Robinson wheel here, but that's what you would do here now if you'd like to clean that up. So, all right.